Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, I went back to the raining cats and dogs. So we got the Jinnie Fay combo with Karlov Seedshark, and whenever we cast a non-creature spell, Karlov Seedshark will give us a Incubate token. Incubate is a token with a +1 with X+1 counter on it, but Jinnie Fay turns it into a cat or a dog. So a 2/2 haste or a 3/1 vigilance, but with those all of those +1 counter on it makes it so enticing and so strong. The rest of the deck is kind of a shell to help that kind of combo off. So we got in the early game, not really early game cards, but we have 2 Helping Hands, 2 Surge of Salvation, and 2 March. So the March later on is a good removal. Surge of Salvation is to protect our Jinnie Fay and our Karlov Seedshark, and the Helping Hand is to bring it back from the graveyard, right? So those are what these cards are for. So of course you're not going to play them in the early game. Then the actual early game, because we're always going to be on the play and we have a lot of tap lands. No, always going to be on the draw and we have a lot of tap lands. We're going to be behind. So being behind, we need to be able to catch up with Sunset Reverie. Now I cut I cut 2 Sunset Reverie, so instead of 4 off, I only run 2 off with my original idea, because I added in 1 Shigeki to help me cycle the rest of the graveyard, and 1 Unlicensed Herds to make our opponent not use their graveyard. Then in the 3-drop, of course, temporary lockdown to lock down all of our opponent's, Boros creatures. Lockdown is sort of a number with the tokens, but the idea is that we want to lock down first and then play these so that our opponent's board is not too big. If we draw it later on in the game, you can still spam the lockdown. It does kill the token that gets the incubator that gets sent out by the Karlov Seedshark, but that's okay because usually when we're playing lockdown, it's because we want to lock down our opponent's board. Then we have also 2 Cosmic Rebirths to help bring back these 3 drops, and 1 Celestis to help us ramp out a little bit more. And the 4-drop, here's where the good cards come in. We have 4 Emperor and 4 Memory Deluge, so that whenever we play these, we get a 6/6 haster or a 7. Is it 6/6 plus 4, right? So yeah, 6/6 haster or a 7/5 vigilance. That's real good. It's just crazy that you can get that on top of the Emperor or the Memory Deluge value. And then in the 5-drop, we have 2 Sunfall. Again, Sunfall is sort of a number with this combo because you make the dog or cat and they get exiled right away. But if Jinnie Fay is not out, Sunfall actually works really well with Karlov Seedshark because you wipe the board, you get the incubator from Sunfall, and you get another 5/5 incubator from the Karlov Seedshark, and you can pump those later. Or flip those later and attack with. And we also have 1 Tamiyo to, again, bring things back from the graveyard. I do expect a lot of our stuff to die, so there's a lot of graveyard recursions here. And of course, to stop our opponent from having graveyard recursion, we have 1 Hearse and we also have 1 Farewell. Farewell just gets rid of anything we need at any moment. So what this deck ultimately does is pretty I guess questionable because it's a combo deck that requires 2 3-drops, and our opponent really isn't going to let us have those 3-drops out that often. So we need to have those out earlier if our opponent is going to remove them. Then we can get them out faster with Helping Hand, with Tamiyo, with Cosmic Rebirth. That way we can catch them off guard with this kind of combo. What I've noticed today playing is that this deck is, I don't want to say good, it's fun, right? So when you get them with a combo, it's like playing EDH. When you get your opponent with a combo, even if it took you a few games, but once you get there, it was really satisfying. However, what it does struggle against are Planeswalkers. We don't have any fast Planeswalker removal, no haste, no direct targeted removal for Planeswalker like Get Lost. So we have to hope that the haster from the Jinnie Fay gets us there. And that is another part of this deck that I think we need some more fine tuning. Maybe the new Thunder at My Junction is going to help out a little bit more, but yeah, that's what this deck amounts up to, right? It's a fun deck. I really recommend it if you are getting bored and about the stale meta and you want to try something else. So let's talk about the land base, because the land base also is a bit tricky. So if we scroll here, you can see the lands. Here are our I'm gonna put all to the side here. Here are our single color lands. We have 1 Eiganjo, 1 Plain, 1 Island, 1 Otawara, 1 Boseiju, 1 Forest. I think all of these are pretty useful. And of course, the basic lands are necessary because your opponent might basic check you. We have 1 Demolition Field, just 1 in case we need to pop something. But otherwise, it's just there for cycling back with Shigeki later on. And then 1 Mirrex to get the anti-control matchups. Then on our multiple color base, we have 2 blue white land in Deserted Beach, 4 blue-white lands in Deserted Beach, 4 blue-green lands in Dreamroot Cascade, and then 6 white-green lands in Overgrown Farmland, 4 Overgrown Farmland, and 2 Razorverge Thicket, because we have a lot of white mana and a little bit of green mana that we want to get off earlier. And then, of course, for Spara Headquarter, because we're our bent deck. That's the Cats and Dog deck. Let's go into the game and see how we do. Alright, our opponent's going to be John Stewart. 720. We got to go first, but then we have no play, so let's see how we fare against this mono red or Boros or some form of aggro. This is definitely an aggro deck. Look at these cards, come on, look at the card scheme. Definitely aggro. And we definitely don't have much to play. We have Celestis next turn. Potentially into a Sun. This is an interesting. Well, it just went from interesting to red. It's a little bit loud. Let me change the audio. Yeah, it was a little bit loud. We do have Sunfall next turn. That's a potential. Brass Forge. So I don't want to Sunfall this. Nothing. Guess we're just Wandering Emperor. Take action. Toss a Memory Deluge. Too many. Don't have the time against red to do that. Kumano. Shouldn't have played it. That's just bad timing. Because the Kumano hits the Emperor, right? You definitely don't want to play that turn before you attack. I don't know what they're doing, but okay.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
They would fire the Emperor? I mean, I still keep alive.
Much to learn.
That Forge is kind of scary though. I don't have my March right now, so it might take a while for me to get there. It's a lot of lands. Yeah, that's a lot of lands. Play this. We'll end our turn and we can pitch another land. Yeah, right? That's a lot of lands, I gotta say. Cosmic Rebirth helped me gain 3 life and maybe ramp a little, but I still think I'm gonna Memory Deluge here. I don't think I'm dying, but this is gonna be a 3. Invasion of Takir. Maybe he's gonna attack the Takir to get the dragon. Nope, not attacking the Takir. Well, let's look for cards first. Let's just get the Forge. This doesn't get the Forge, right? Yeah. So I need the Seedshark and the Emperor. But I can't play either of these. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be the 7th land. Tap for blue. Tap for blue. Keep my lands open. This is Trample and Haste, right? Trample and Haste. That's real scary. I can't get rid of the Forge. That's really, really bad for me. And I don't know how many realies I can add to that. I'm not drawing my March here. Swiss Sphere is interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with that. Just a 4-1. I don't agree with that at all.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. You're done.
Alright. Jinnie Fay's going to do her thing. That's good. Let's protect Jinnie Fay, right? They have lightning strikes and stuff.
Show
that definitely
them how
does the damage.
we greet our enemies.
We can. I don't have to attack here. No, not for now. It's gonna be a big attack later. Chick. Five one. Where is the 5-1 going? Okay, all face. So, I want to do this first. Wait, I can get an Emperor out? Okay, no, I cannot. I can get an Emperor to my hand, right? I don't need a blocker. This is a blocker. So, 2-2 haste, 3-1 vigilance. 3-1 plus 3 will be a 6-4. 6-4 is pretty good. So the 4-4 blocks this. This blocks this. No, the 4-4 blocks the 5-1. 6-4 blocks this. 2-4 blocks this. And I will take the 1 damage from the flying and the 1 damage from the trample. He might have burn. But, okay. Most of his board is gone now. I can then exile this Phoenix Tree.
See you later.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Bring him to 10 on a 13. So I'm probably not Sunfalling next turn, right? So I'm probably pitching the Sunfall. This might be important, so let me play the land. Well, I'm gonna toss that land. It's a big attack. A big attack into a Wandering Emperor. I mean, he knows I have this.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
So, where else are you going with this?
You're
Mono red?
done.
That's the game. Not really for you, but for me. Freaking Forge just lasted forever. Still no match for the Jinnie Fay engine. That's real good. Alright, our opponent's going to be Roberto Rhymes. At least he rhymes. The music is all weird. Alright, we get to go first. I did not expect that. We have 3 lands and a Celestis. 3 lands and a Dream. What kind of deck are you playing? Lord of the Rings sleeves? I don't know. Boros. Okay, well. Then, nothing we play matters. Okay, not Boros, but Jeskai. Jeskai is interesting. Are they gonna come and counter the Celestis? I feel like the music is off. There's like double music in the background somehow. They do have Make This Appear. Alright, let's cut the music down a little. It's sounding weird. It definitely sounds like there's double music going on because, you know, this game is so optimized. Alright, you Make This Appear my stuff, and then now you're gonna rope? You definitely drew a land, right? That's why there's stick? I don't know. This is one of those games where... my opponent has nothing to play. I don't have to play anything. I have an Emperor. I don't need to throw out a Shark. Just have a counter. The Surge of Protection, I don't know how good that is against this deck. It's very good against the lands deck. Oh, all that server issue only to meet with... It was the end of my turn. It was roping on my turn, you jerk. How restless are your BVAC? What does it even do? Comes a 2/2 red white ox. It's a land. Ah, resty. Kamehame, sit. Alright, take 4 hours to play a land. That seems like an opponent that will put us up against. I think the problem is Arena definitely punishes you for, you know, for playing a control deck. They'll put you up against the slowest player ever. They probably have internal stats about who plays fast and slow. Is this deck just counter spells? Kind of feels like it. Here's a shark. More ropes. They got 2 mana. What can they play with 2 mana? Get lost? Maybe a get lost. Somebody please stop this guy from taking an hour for his turn. Alright, it's a Zergul deck, but a Zergul deck that takes an hour to play. March. No thanks. Okay, I can bring back a Celestis at instant speed. That's something. Or I could just bring back at a sorcery speed, right? I think that's pretty good. Mainly because now you can't counter this. Take action. Yeah, I want that on the battlefield. Thank you. Wandering Emperor. What are you gonna do? Exile my shark?
I've learned much during my travels.
That would be interesting if he tries to exile a shark. He does. Oh man. This is the caliber of opponent I'm playing against. There's a 3/3. Here's a 1/1. I mean, he has Cavern, so he can't really do anything. Kill the Emperor. Kill this. Play another shark. It's probably just gonna get Sunfall. Farewell. I mean, our opponent's definitely drawing better than us, right? Memory Deluge is interesting. This music is bothering me because there's like double track layered. Lightning Helix on a... Sure. Why not? Let's just get our Celestis turning. I don't think I need the lockdown. I also don't think I need this shark. More importantly, this shark can be brought back with the Cosmic Rebirth. And then I will have... No. Too greedy. I think I'll get blown out like that because then I have nothing in my hand. I feel like these kind of combo decks don't run that well in Arena just because of the opponents that you end up facing. It seems to be just tweaked to be good against our deck. But then again, if you think about what good this deck is good, well, what am I saying? What deck this is good against? I would say probably only the mid-rangey types. Yeah, right. So they're aggro decks, they're control decks, and this deck's not really that good against either of those. Aggro decks, yes, definitely have a chance if we draw the right cards, which is very difficult to do, or going first, which in Arena is not a 50-50. They have 7 lands, so they definitely can Memory Deluge us very soon. Oh my god. You know, I mean, like, and the worst part is going up against these kind of opponent. I don't even want to play anymore. Rope every turn. Okay, do something. Witness the future. Sure. Witness your own Memory Deluge out? Why would you do that? What would be the point of that? I don't understand. Alright, you have 3 more lands. You want to do something with those 3 mana? Because I can't do anything with whatever I have, that's for sure. Look at this dead cards. Ah. I'm regretting not pitching the Chrome Seashark. It would have been so much damage next turn. Of course, opponent aims to use up all of their rope. Why not? Right? Just use your rope. Oh my god! Are you okay there? No, of course not. I don't know why Arena has this clock thing. This is just the worst invention in Magic history. This is worse than Magic 30. Right? Magic 30 actively make people stop playing Magic overall. This is killing their Arena like experience. And Arena is the only way people can really play Magic now, because there's definitely no one playing paper Magic that's standard. So unfortunate. Oh, I miss Hearthstone with the 1 rope. Everybody gets like 2 hours of rope in this game, and they wait until like they're almost ran out, and then they click it so they still have some rope. That way they don't get timed out, but they're not doing anything in any of their turns. Well, our opponent's giving us free content, so might as well let that go. Why do they get back their rope? See, they never use it up, and then their rope gets back to like the full length. And they just wait. They just hope that we lose our patience. Watch, it never goes to end. He's gonna wait till it gets here and then click it. Did he click it? I can't tell. Well, he's got 8 mana. Probably gonna do something here. Jace. You wanna mill me?
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Or is it just a plus? It is just a plus. I want a shark.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Alright, well, let's try Memory Deluging. He might counter it. We'll probably counter it, right? This is a pretty good card. But then we can attack Jace for 5. That's... No? I don't think that's how it works. Man, I want all these cards. But I'm gonna take these. Another Memory Deluge. I don't need this Sunfall. Actually, I can pitch the Jinnie Fay. So what am I doing this turn? I want to attack Jace, right? And I want to helping hand the Chrome Seashark, maybe? Not really quite sure. A Hearse. That is not a useful card right now. Also, still no land somehow. Right, does he have any removal? Didn't feel like there's a stick. probably getting lands now. Yeah, see. I'll get lands when it no longer serves a purpose. That is nice.
You outwitted me. Impossible.
No land draw whenever I need it, and then freaking. Oh, yeah, that's great. Let's just exile some cards, might as well. I don't think the make disappear matters as much.
Become subdued.
Alright, so Jinnie Fay, I need to create a token, and I can't unless I have an extra free mana. The Mirrex can create a token, but that's going to take forever. He still has a play, somehow, in his cards in his hand. Right, so he's going to take, as a land, he still has a play. Maybe it's the Buviac. It is the Buviac, so I can take the 3. That doesn't hurt me at all. If I get an untapped land here, I can definitely do something. So I do get an untapped land. So I can get Jinnie Fay into Chromho Seedshark. Oh man, he still has a play. 2 mana. Is it a counter spell? What if I do this? I need a white and I need a green, which I don't have. If I tap these, I won't be able to play the Chromho Seedshark. So he'll counter this Chromho Seedshark, but that will be the last card in his hand, right? Yeah. Last card in his hand. So I don't want to take out the helping hand this turn, because it's... Let's see how he top decks, because oh boy, has he gotten the right cards? And have I gotten the wrong cards this whole game?
You can be made to obey.
Yeah, sure. Come at me. It totally blocking. Please, Arena gods, punish this guy for playing like this. He's just such a horrendous player. I'm gonna toss my lands. I'm gonna toss my lands. Whatever. I'll draw more lands. That's helping hands. Did he top deck another counter spell? Seems like it. Ah, the Arena gods really love this guy. Alright, it gave us that, which means now we can Memory Deluge. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can play a 4. I can play a 3. That's about it. I can't play anything else. So, might as well Memory Deluge here. Get a Haster. Get a Surge. And, oh, Tameo's real nice, right? Let's get Tameo. Kill their Jays before they can do something with it. Alright, combo is live for a turn.
Victory is an illusion. Nothing more.
How many cards I have left? 33. Gotta be a little bit careful, so I'm gonna decline. I have every card I need sort of in my hand. The Surge of Protection is real good, but see what we can do, right? Zergo and Ojutai. Definitely can't stop that. It's a flying attacker. So yeah, I just have to take it. He gets whatever card he needs. Does he leave it on the board though? He does leave it on the board. What does this do? Take out my 1/6/6? That's not really a good play. honestly. Yeah. Alright, we go to my turn. Now we get to do a lot of things. So, this, I can still Emperor, right? Huh. I could still Emperor, but I'm not gonna be able to protect with Surge. So I want to be able to Emperor the Zergo. Maybe that's all I do. Let's get a Haster. Another 6/6.
Now you've done
Exile that Zergo.
That's coming off.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Finally, I get to play a land. Alright, after all that, I sort of stabilized. Actually, if I just played another creature, I would have killed him. Another Zergo into the shark. He has no cards. Attack my face. Is that all you do? Let's get back my other Chrome Seedshark. Let's GG this guy. Let's get a Vigilance, dude. No cards in hand. Crappy cards on board. No match for the cats and dogs. It took me 20 minutes to beat this guy, but you know, it's a game. Stupid arena, just horrible matchmaker. Alright, our opponent's going to be Sam the Sad. We'll see who's sad here. We go first. 2-lander. Really good hand if not for the fact that it's a 2-lander. So, when I draw lands, I have 26 lands in the deck. But usually, I don't. Alright, so it's a self-mill deck. Self-mill deck dies a lot to the temporary lockdown. Into the battlefield, mill 3 cards, and you put a land card from a mountain this way into your hand. Just your hand. Oh, I get a land. That is real sexy. Alright, let's get the shark going. That's a 3/3. It's probably gonna kill the shark, but I gotta play something. And I don't think this is warranting a lockdown yet. The lockdown would just kill the shark token, by the way. That's a real numball. But my idea was that I need the lockdown early game to survive long enough for the shark to do its thing late game. I'm gonna Demolition Field whenever their non-basic lands are. Talking to them. Because I'm gonna need another blue, right? Oh man, this is not a good opening. Mana color-wise. And the only Demolition Field in the deck is already here. Our opponent's roping us. They might be thinking about how to kill the sea shark. If I get a green, actually no, I don't think I can. A 5/6, and then another sprout. Well, now I think it's warranting a. I did get a green. That's interesting. So if I take 3 off to get 2 mana. No, but if I did get a green, so I could Jinnie Fay. But I just can't helping hand and well, I can't helping hand anything anyway. So. Let's just make sure you don't have a board there. Then it's gone. That board was too scary. It was a 5/6 on board. Another one of those. Try to get lands. Boseiju. Oh, jeez. Okay, he gets a Boseiju. So he'll get these back. Or not. You know, to each his own. They can definitely play the way they want it. I am not gonna judge. I can break the Boseiju or the Takenuma, right? And then play Jinnie Fay? But do I really need to break any of them? They don't do anything. Alright, do they just go off next turn? I wonder. This route is real scary. I guess that's why they play the Boseiju. It makes sense. I mean, I would probably just break the temporary lockdown with the Boseiju. Next turn, though, the Memory Deluge will get us a 6/6 haster. Yeah, that's gonna get them fast. They Tyvar us, so yeah, they do go off this turn.
Let's pound these metal monstrosities into dust. I won't let you fall.
They return a creature. It gets haste. That's really good. I don't want to sunfall my own board, right? I feel like sunfalling would just kill everything I have. I want to kill the Tyvar. I can march this. So let me Memory Deluge first. Let's get a 6/6 taster. We will get. Those are all good cards, but I need more lands. So funny as it might, actually no. I need more lands. That's not Boseiju because I want the lands to be able to play stuff. Oh, I get 2 cards. What am I saying? So this is a Memory Deluge, right? So I just take 2 lands. Alright, we'll march. Exile the Helping Hand. We'll get a... This is going to be a 3, so that's a 5/5. This will be a 6/4. 6/4 Vigilance or 5/5 Haster. Alright, it goes here. These 2 go to your face. He has no reach, right? None of these reach. Yeah, none of these reach. There's a Death Touch, but I have a 5/5 and a 6/6, so however you want to attack, I have a block. Our opponent's roping. They popped off, and now they're roping. Enter the battlefield, mill 3 cards. So just a little bit of chump.
Let's clash again soon.
Gets to return a creature card. Does he have a creature? The reach guy? Destroy target permanent. Wait, is it? Non-land permanent. Okay. I have a lot for him to use, so what is he gonna do? Break the lockdown? Break the Jinnie Fay? Break the Seedshark? There's so many things, right? What is he gonna break? If he breaks my combo, I can sunfall him. 13-14. That's pretty scary. Do I just let Jinnie Fay die? And then sunfall him? Yeah, that's pretty good. I want Jinnie Fay in my graveyard. Another Memory Deluge is pretty good. So, this is reach. But these... I don't think I want to use them to attack. I want a bigger board, right? So, let's Boseiju out. Thanks for the... I don't know how big that is. 8/8? They got 4 lands. I have a 5/5 and an 8/8 on board. That's pretty close to game, I think. Now, they could have more Insidious Roots, but I think that was 3 of them, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 roots out already. He has 1 more. Let's see if he has it in his hand. And even if he does, right, he has to take a whole turn off to try to do something with it. And these should get him. He has another Tyvar.
Let's make it a fight to remember. Your story.
Oh, he gets to bring back the
13-14,
13-14, I think. 16-17. Yeesh. He doesn't do that. Can he not do that? Is that why? Yeah, what? Oh, because it sacked itself, I think? I'm not even quite sure what happened there. Okay, there's an 18-19. That's scary. You can't attack with it. So, I guess we will Baby Deluge or Mega Deluge. If I Mega Deluge, I can't play anything else. So, Baby Deluge. Oh boy. Yeah, an 18-19 will probably kill me. need to deluge into something that's not dumb, which really hasn't happened yet. He's gonna attack with a 18-19. Guess I'll block. It's not trample. Okay, and untaps it.
We can do this all day.
You can. I cannot. I'm scared. We have removals in the deck. Overboard? Okay. 21-14. Or actually, this is 21-22 now. Can I please draw a non-dumb card? A March? Actually, do I have a temporary lockdown? I do have a lockdown. Alright, so I can just bring the lockdown. That's a play, right? I guess the lockdown won't be able to get the Tyvar. Still, kind of have to do it right. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to. Yeah, no, I still have to do it this way. Because otherwise, this will just kill.
Go. Share the story of Phyrexia with your people. You still have a role in our grand story.
Yes. So if he Tyvar minuses, at least I can tap something down. This is not as scary. But I have no creatures to attack with. So I can't get the Tyvar fast enough. Alright, yeah, I got Jinnie Fay. It's gonna take a while to get there. At least the Tyvar can't do much. He can mill his own deck. How much is that? Spider? I think it's a 3-drop, right? That's a 4-drop. There's another Solve the Loss, but I can definitely fight against that. More ropes. Our opponent decided more ropes is what they needed. He untaps the Sprout.
There's that second wind.
I mean, sure. At least the March can kill the root if he has another one. Right, that's at least that's my plan. I want to march the root. Also, a farewell would help a lot. Uh-oh. That's... Okay, so enter the battlefield. You may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. Man, this sucks. So I have to kill this. So he has no creature to sack. I guess it didn't matter. I didn't know what I was going to draw. Tap this down.
Bow
exile
before
it.
Phyrexia.
He's probably going to mill more cards, but I think exiling it is... Well, I can exile in his turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, boy. Okay. I still can't Memory Deluge because I don't have enough cards. I can Memory Deluge right now and hope that I get a removal. But what are the odds? Tenacious Underdog. It's a good thing I saved this for a while.
Run away.
No doggy dog for
You'll
you.
be safer.
It's a doggy dog world.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Mill 3. Brings back a card.
Never give up. We can win.
I mean, I wish that was my thought process. It's a very scary... Ooh, a Shigeki. Oh, boy. It's gonna take a while to get there, though, so... Tap this down.
Such an
Maybe that
imperfect
2/2,
form.
that doesn't help, right? Let me Memory Deluge first. See what I can get. Okay, that is what I need. I do need another land, even though it doesn't do anything right now. A Chromehole Seashark would be pretty good for a while, but I think I just want an Emperor. Yeah, I think I just want an Emperor. Nothing else is really that good. Get a blocker out.
I guess that's it then. May your blade strike true.
We might have to let the Tamio die in order to get rid of his whole board here. Because he needs to double attack into the Tamio to kill it. And he needs to use Tyvar right here.
Take my hand.
Attack my face. Attacks Tamio. I mean, I have to block that or I die.
You cannot change the future.
Tamio's hurt. Do you want to play anything else? Alright, I'm gonna lose all of my Memory Deluge. But I think I might need to, right? This is definitely what needs to happen this turn. So, let's do it. Exile all creatures, graveyards. I don't think artifacts matter, so all creatures and graveyards. I want to keep the enchantment. Then we'll play a Chromehole Seashark. Submit 0.
Our will
He has
cannot
15
be
cards
denied.
left, and really not much left in his deck. So good luck. He knows himself.
Your story's not finished yet.
One of the Lugorf is going to come out as a tiny creature. Now you've got nothing. Alright, do they have anything against Tamio? I definitely need to keep this lockdown for this last route, because he still has them. Or he Soul's Lost. What does it do? Just any permanent? Okay, I thought it was just sacrifice a creature. Though, if that's the case...
You do not write this story.
I guess we're going to the Protect Tamio plan. He's gonna know himself to death. That's just a land, okay. Both attacks Tamio. Gotta protect Tamio, so... Emperor will do his thing. And GG.
Now you've done
We got him. We outrooted him.
coming off.
Unrooted him? I don't know, whatever. We won! Yay! Welcome back now. I think looking at the games, right? It feels like sometimes we struggle against Planeswalkers. Sometimes we struggle against more of a control counterspell heavy matchup. But overall, we were able to pull some wins out against some of the more prevalent meta decks. We definitely can counter Boros with Reverie and Lockdown. If we get the right card draws, we can counter the land decks if we have the proper Surge of Protection. And then there's Chromehole Seashark and Jinnie Fay. Right, this combo got us the distance. The last time I played this, I never got to where I wanted to be, but now it's getting us the distance today. So at the very least, it was fun. And then something to keep in mind is that the Cosmic Rebirth is actually pretty useful to get cards back like the Celestis, or if we pitch a land in the early game, it's very useful to get them back. And then we get the Chromehole Seashark token, or maybe even a Jinnie Fay token from the Seashark with the Cosmic Rebirth and an additional value. As you saw, when we returned the Emperor, we didn't get the value from the ETB on the Cosmic Rebirth, because it's not 3 or less, but we still are able to get a token to use that for something. So yeah, it's a fun deck. It's not the best deck. It's not going to help you ladder to Mythic, but once you're in Mythic, or if you're just bored and you want to try out a fun deck, it's a fun deck here. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.